Yo, what is going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be doing a video on something a bit different, a lot different to what I usually do anyway, and that is Lawbreakers. Now, this is a game that released around a week and a half ago on PlayStation 4 and Steam, and it's had a pretty goddamn abysmal launch, and I want to underline in this video why I think it's had a fucking shit launch. And like the title says, Lawbreakers, what went wrong? Okay, now the launch, that is probably the most important part of a game doing well in its first couple of months, is the launch. Did it go smoothly or did it not? And Lawbreakers, unfortunately, the launch was fucking dreadful on PS4. On PC, I couldn't see any issues with it myself. My friends said it was a good launch, and the price for the game was really good. It was marketed at half price. Cliff Bleszinski, I can't fault him on that for not making people pay a AAA price for a AAA game. Because he said it reflected it just being multiplayer only and not having a single player campaign, which is good from games publishers and developers to see them not wanting to rip consumers off at every corner. But that's where the good things end, in my opinion. The launch on PS4 was stuttery. It was like lagging when you're running, and that continued for 3 or 4 days before the development team actually put out a patch to fix this. That obviously affected the PS4 players' numbers. People were obviously telling their friends. There was forums, YouTube videos, news outlets were all reporting on this awful launch on the PS4, which has obviously put people off buying Lawbreakers for the PS4. And PC, it's seen a very underwhelming first week. 2 weeks at the point of recording this video. The max player count this game has experienced is 7,000 players. Now that is awful for a multiplayer only, multiplayer only game. 7,000 peak players when it's supposed to be at its most popular in the first month. I'm dreading to see what the numbers for this game are going to be in 3 or 4 months. If I had to make a guess myself, I'd say under 1,000 unless they turn something around majorly, lower the price, or unfortunately I think this game's going to go free to play. That's the only way I can see this game surviving. Now, another major point that has got this game on the goddamn skates is Overwatch. Now that is a multiplayer only first person shooter, very similar to this, very fast paced. I mean, as you can see on screen now, does that not look like Lucio running around on skates, bouncing off the walls and shit? Maybe it's just me, but it looks like an Overwatch clone. Now I know I'm going to get so much hate for that because this game was been in development for 3 or 4 years, but if Overwatch had come out and I was the lead developer of this game, I'd make changes after seeing what Overwatch came out like. I'd get rid of there's an ultimate ability, Overwatch-esque, character selection screen, very similar to Overwatch. End of the game, very similar to Overwatch, where it ranks all the players best to worst, and they can do a celebration. Now I know lots of games have got that, but it's not going to help you when you've got Overwatch, the most popular first-person shooter out at the minute, and you're taking things from that game. Now, Cliff Bleszinski can say all he wants. This was in development before. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It looks like you fucking copied Overwatch. To the unfucking trained eye, people are just going to compare this to Overwatch, and it's not as good as Overwatch, and it's a newer game than Overwatch. The only thing I can see this game has on Overwatch is fucking graphics, and Overwatch is not a graphically demanding game. It's not meant to look amazing. It's a cartoony game that consoles can run and shit PCs can run, which is a fucking good thing. This was sort of a deal breaker for me, is how fast the movement is. Now, we've seen so many games with fast paced movement over the last couple of years, and people are goddamn fucking sick of it. And that is a major reason why people aren't buying this game. We've seen Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare. We're just getting fucking sick of this fast paced movement. Overwatch has done it slightly slower and made it more enjoyable than this. Every single character bounces off walls, flies through the skies, and people are sick of it because the target audience he's going for are people who like first-person shooters, and lots of them will have played Call of Duty in the past 2 or 3 years, and they're going to be sick of fucking fast-paced shooters. They're sick. They want a slow down in pace and not the futuristic rubbish. Now, again, this game's been in development for 3 or 4 years, but that's not going to change the fact that tons of fast-paced Call of Duties have come out and Overwatch has come out. Now, this sets some sirens off in my head. Battleborn, yeah, the so-called Overwatch clone that Gearbox Software developed, had 12,000 players at an all-time peak. That is more than this game has had in its first 2 weeks. Nearly double. That must be putting some goddamn sirens off in Cliff Bleszinski's head and all the folks over at the development team for this game. I would be shitting my pants if Battleborn, which was a goddamn awful game, had more goddamn concurrent players on Steam than this. Especially when Battleborn released on more platforms than this. This is only releasing on PS4 and PC. He's fucked off Xbox. God knows if he's got some bad blood there after he left the Epic Games. No fucking idea what's going on there, but it's just PS4 and PC, and he kind of fucked up the PS4 release, so people aren't buying it over there. PC was kind of his last chance, and they've goddamn fucked that up as well. Now, one thing that I was just thinking back in my head is PC gamers are goddamn fucking sticklers. If you say anything about them or their goddamn gaming rig, they won't buy a game off you, especially if you're a developer. And Cliff Bleszinski, back in like 2009, 2010, basically just said that all PC gamers were pirates and they didn't pay for the games. Now, that may not sound like a huge thing to you, but basically he's just called all the goddamn PC players and people who love playing on PC goddamn pirates who don't pay for games. Now, I've never once pirated a game on PC, and I've played PC for going on 3 years now. And that is still going to be at the back of some people's minds. If they're a goddamn stickler, they ain't going to buy a product from someone who said you pirate all games. They might just pirate it for the heck of it, because he said that all PC gamers were pirates, and then last year he retracted the statements and said PC was the best platform. I mean, talk about going back on your words. You're thinking at least stay strong with what you said. The game, the actual fucking game, is not a unique concept anymore. How many goddamn arena-based shooters do we fucking need? We've had Overwatch, Battleborn, Doom, got goddamn Quake, we've got shit going back goddamn years. Unreal Tournament, in my opinion, is still better than this fucking game. There's nothing in the game that makes it stand out and screams fucking buy me. Nothing. All the same game modes we used to before. Basically, you capture your flag, your team deathmatch, and all your objective-based game modes where your fucking team don't even play objectively. So, that fucking alone pisses me off, that you're playing with people who don't want to fucking play. And the actual gameplay is really hard to get to goddamn grips with. People who just want to pick up and play are not going to have no fun here. People who are very good at first-person shooters, especially arena-based ones, like Overwatch or Battleborn, will have some fun here, if you can find a fucking game. Now, I found a couple, but I've had lots of people who said they're struggling to find games. Even with the low player count, though, it seems there's not many problems with you finding a game. You may notice it in a couple months when the game's completely fucking dead, and Cliff Bleszinski must be fucking rocking in a corner, crying himself to sleep somewhere. He hyped this game up so much, slagged off Overwatch so much, saying his game was so much more unique and such a better concept, yet Blizzard are rolling in dollars. He's not going to be rolling in anything apart from fucking debt, what he took out to make this game, and he ain't going to pay none of that shit back. The game has flopped majorly in the first 2 weeks. I mean, and the amount of YouTubers he got to ride Lawbreakers' dick was unbelievable. They paid off so many YouTubers. Now, some of you are going to be saying, don't throw accusations around like this. Go to the YouTubers' channels that I'm going to put on screen now. Watch their Lawbreakers videos. If they've not fucking removed them, see how much they rode that dick, and then after it's come out, they're saying, oh, we didn't say that, or it's not that good. You've retracted your statements from what you said before, saying it was an awesome game, it was fucking amazing. They paid off so many goddamn fucking YouTubers to say the game was good. They were getting all YouTubers with like from 100 subs to like 4 million to praise the fucking game, inviting them out to all these events, paying for the hotels. It's cooking. It's what Activision do to Team Allier and Drifter. It sounds very similar to what Call of Duty codsuckers are. But this ain't going to have no codsuckers, because no one's going to stay around to play this fucking game. If I were you guys, if you're thinking of buying it, give it a fucking miss, or you'll be playing a game that's going to be dead in 2 to 3 months. There's nothing else to really be said about the game. Positives, it's got good graphics, it looks nice, and you might get 2 or 3 hours of enjoyment out of it. And then in 3 months, you're going to come back, pick it up, play it again. The fucking game will be dead, or you'll have wasted £25 because the game's going to be free to play in 3 months. Mark my fucking words. If this game is not free to play, then the game is just going to shut down, because they will not be able to generate enough money by selling game copies. They need to make it free to play, and then they're going to put in a stupid cash shop with shitloads of microtransactions in and make the fucking game pay to win. 100% that is what's going to happen, unless he's going to pay fuckloads of YouTubers off, get himself in more debt for all these fucking cocksuckers to say the game is good. But anyone who says this game is anything but a little bit of mindless fun is just completely lying to themselves. The truth is, Cliff Bleszinski wanted this to rival Overwatch. That was his main objective. He made that pretty clear, and he wanted it to become a huge esport game, and that's definitely not the case. It's not popular if it's not generating enough interest to even be in the same league as CSGO, Dota 2, Overwatch, Battleborn. It's just not got enough interest behind it, and the gameplay itself is not unique. It's been done multiple times before. Like I've named Overwatch about 5 or 6 times, but Overwatch, Unreal Tournament, Doom, and the person who made this is one of the original creators on Unreal Tournament. But it's maybe time for a little gameplay change. I mean, Unreal Tournament's, the original one's like 15 years old. If you can't think of something original after 15 years, you should not be a games developer. Gamers want new, exciting ideas, not the same shit over and over again. Now that is my thoughts on the game. Obviously you can disagree, agree with me all you like. If you did enjoy the video though, guys, please be sure to slap a like on it. If you didn't, dislike. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and turn notifications on, because I do try and upload daily gaming content. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the video. If you agreed with me or disagreed with me, I will talk to you in the comments. I love you all, and I will see you all tomorrow. Yo, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. He criticised Overwatch for having loot boxes in and having pretty shit features, and then he copied like 2 of the main features in the fucking game. God.
Got it stove after stove, stroke on the smoke. They tell me to quit, don't listen what I'm told. They help me forget that this world is so cold. I don't even know what I'm chasing no more. Tell me what I want, just keep searching on. It's never enough, cup after cup.